Stepsons, in this video, I'm going to show you how to clean the vent from a dryer. We've been drying our clothes in this, and it seems to take progressively longer and longer to get dry. There's a lint trap that we clean from load to load, but some of the lint probably bypasses that and builds up in the vent tube. So we're going to take a look at the outside vent, actually clean it from the outside in. So we suspected that the buildup is in the pipe because we've lived here for 14 years and we haven't ever cleaned out the vent pipe for the dryer. So I went online and looked up tools that allow us to do that. We ordered one, we got that in. I'll put a link to that in the description if you're interested in that. I figured 20 feet was long enough. It came in 20, 30, and I think a 40 foot. The first step is get this stuff out of here. So that's the flexible vent hose that you're looking at right there. And over here is where it connects to the outlet tubing that goes through the wall to the outside. We'll go out and take a look at where that vents to outside, and we're going to pull the dryer out so that we can get the hose off and go through the flexible part of the hose as well. On the back of the dryer is where the flexible line hooks on, and it's just a little clamp. Do it with my fingers, and if you look in there, you can see that it's lint lined. In order to get to that part, I'm going to slide the washer back over. This is where it vents to the outside. Do the same thing I did off the dryer, is just pinch this, pull it off. Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't even need the tool for this. Yeah, okay. Now we can go run the tool down the outside. We'll take the flexible hose outside with us as well. So we got a bunch of these flexible rods. We're going to just screw them all together. No, that's okay.
Okay, I won't.
Let's go see how bad it is. This is the vent that vents the dryer. If I can just flex these and bend them out to get past there, I'm going to be careful because I don't want to break it. So that one came out easily. There we go. So they just bend a little bit as they're plastic, and then they're hinged. Careful not to break it. Little tiny pins on the edges that hold them in the slots. They're pretty bad. You can see how much lint is in there, and I'm going to reach in and just grab some. And this is like all the buildup in your blood vessels. If you don't exercise and you eat a lot of fast food, that's what this is like. I do this channel for boys growing up without a dad, so you can learn some of these skills so that you'll know better than I did when I was growing up without my dad. That's what this channel's for. If you're getting value from it, I invite you to go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this video, click the like button. That was quite a bit for starters. Now we're going to do the brush and the drill. One thing the instructions emphasized more than once was only go clockwise. So I've got this set to go clockwise or to drill in, and we'll just see what happens now. Whoa. Might as well put the garbage underneath it. All right, I'm almost as far as I can go with these, so I'm going to add one into it. It almost feels like it's hitting a bend, but
yeah.
I think it's mostly just lint. Oh, you didn't get any.
Let's see who doesn't get any this time. Oh, there's still not much. What's going on?
Well, maybe we're out the bottom end.
Well, there's really not much coming out.
All right, I'm going to go see if it's out the bottom. There's no pile at the bottom, and while you're doing it, nothing coming out. We're going to add another couple of sections on and keep going. So I think it definitely helps to have two people when you're going this far.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all the way in now, though.
I think we might have popped out.
Out the bottom?
Yeah, I felt like it loosened up real quick.
Let me go take one more look downstairs then. It doesn't look like it came out down at the bottom end yet. So we're gonna put another 2 sections on this and keep going. So it did come all the way out the bottom end. Now we need to do the flexible line. And we'll just go right through it.
Oh, it's just barely in there.
That's not much. Oh, there it is. Well, I think it's definitely a lot better.
Yep.
All right, we calling that good?
I think so.
Now we just go put it back together since we don't have all the lint. So look at that pile of lint we harvested inside to go with the lint we harvested outside. Okay, we've got it all cleaned up. It's time to put the flexible line back on the duct. So I've got the flexible hose here. We've cleaned that out. I've got the clamp back on the flexible line. We're going to push this so that it goes over the ductwork, and then we'll position the clamp where it goes. If you look at the ductwork, there's a bump. There's a little lip, and we want to push the flexible line to make sure it goes back over that lip and all the way around the circumference. And then we take the clamp and we position that to make sure the clamp is on the back side of that lip too. So that if I give a little tug to it, you can feel that it's still on there. It's not going to go anywhere. Should have a good seal, and we should be all set. One trick for moving a dryer by yourself is to pivot it off of one corner. I'm going to lift it up on that back corner and swivel it this way. These are lighter than a washer, so it's easier to do by yourself, but you still have to be careful. Now I'm going to pivot it off of this corner, switch it back that way a little bit, and just walk it to where I want it to be. So a little bit of back and forth from corner to corner can get it to where it should be. Now I'm close enough that I can hook up the vent dryer and plug it back in. I'll do that now, and then we push it back into its final resting place. Same thing as on the other side. I've got this clamp. I can pinch these two and expand it, put it right over here where it goes. But I just want to make sure that it's on as well as I can get it and clamped over that. Feels like we're pretty good. So now we just push it back into place and we should be set. Should be on, and it is. Walk it back into position. One thing I'm going to want to watch for as I get it in position is that it doesn't kink the vent hose in the back. Back as far as I can without pinching the vent hose, and angled so that both doors open for us. And I think we're done.
He's giving him his what everybody needs to know about being a man speech.
Stepsons, I hope you feel a little bit more comfortable if you were to go through the process of cleaning out the vent on a dryer in your house. You may not need to know how to do this particular job, but someday as you grow into adulthood, that's what being adult is taking more responsibility, figuring out some of these things and learning out how to do them. And that's what I'm hoping to help you do if you're growing up without your dad in your daily life. Always remember those two messages. You can succeed, even though your dad may not be in your daily life. Always remember that you do have a dad that loves you, because this dad loves you. And I will see you on the next video. Hey, I got a dime. Oh, I get paid for this one. Are you videoing? Oh, what for? I just sucked the mic cable up in the vacuum cleaner. Test, test, test. Hopefully I can still get in here.